Hey everybody, Eric again. Today I'm talking about the Garfield Show. I love the Garfield Show! Yes, I love the Garfield Show. It's really funny. I love cartoons. Cartoons are funny. The Garfield Show is a really, really good show. And when I was a kid, I used to talk about it every day because the Garfield Show is a really, really good show. Everybody knows the Garfield Show. What do you know about the Garfield Show? Okay. John Arbuckle says, remember that scene in the Garfield Show when John Arbuckle? I've only said John Arbuckle. When John Arbuckle said, Garfield! I'm Garfield, yeah, Garfield. Frank Welker does a good impression of Garfield. I'm Garfield. I don't know how to do that voice from the Garfield Show when Garfield just runs away from things. I remember that he ran from that police officer in that scene with the dinosaur. Remember that museum scene from the Garfield Show? Yeah, that was in like the second episode of the series. I watched that. That was a long time ago since I watched the Garfield Show. The Garfield Show. Oh yeah, they have a movie. It's called the Garfield Movie. I think it's called. With Chris Pratt. If you guys haven't seen that yet, you guys probably will be able to see that movie again. The Garfield Show and the Garfield Movie. I can't wait to watch the Garfield Show again. The Garfield Show. Can't believe they moved the episodes off of there. Legendary Defender. Get off my phone. Thank you. The Garfield Show. It's the Garfield Show again. The Garfield Show. It's a really good show. Everybody knows the Garfield Show. The Garfield Show. Namesake to James A. Garfield, that I was talking about earlier ago. Yep, the Garfield Show. Everybody knows the Garfield Show. It's my favorite. Yeah, remember that scene when John Arbuckle dated Liz? In on the Garfield Show? Yeah. Liz Wilson. I've only said Liz Wilson. Oh yeah, and also his remember that episode in the Garfield Show when he was saying, "Don't call me Doc Boy, Doc Boy, Doc Boy, Doc Boy." I love that scene. That was my favorite part from the Garfield Show. And he was talking about Doc Boy, and he called him Doc Boy. He says, "Don't call me Doc Boy." I love that quote. That was my favorite part from the Garfield Show. On the farm, when they're on the farm. I want to live on the farm someday. That would be pretty neat though if I can. That would be pretty cool. Okay. About the Garfield Show. And also, there's other stuff about Garfield is Garfield loves lasagna. He loves lasagna. The Garfield Show is one of the most popular shows ever, I think. I think it is. It's on Cartoon Network. Everybody watches the Garfield Show. Yes, I love the Garfield Show. I love a lot of cartoons. I love all the cartoons, actually. Including the next one we'll be talking about tomorrow. We'll be talking about the Powerpuff Girls. I've only said the Powerpuff Girls. The Powerpuff Girls. That's what we'll be talking about tomorrow. After I talk about the next 4 presidents. Starting with Benjamin Harrison. And then it will be William McKinley. Theodore Roosevelt, and then it will be William Howard Taft at the end. Wow, I can't believe it, guys. Pretty neat about that, guys. I'm still at 23 subscribers, guys. I still have a while to go until we get to 100 subscribers. That's what I ultimately needed. Which is going to take some time a little bit to get there. Boom out on these parts about the Garfield Show. Is that is a really great show with John Arbuckle in that. John Arbuckle, everybody knows John Arbuckle too. And Garfield himself. And of course, Normal. I've almost said Normal. Bye for now.